What we have here is a movie that I highly doubt you've ever seen. Stores will never stock this film. Back in its day, if you wanted to purchase a VHS copy of this film, you had to phone in and order it direct from the source. This film was made in 1968 by a youth club on the Isle of Sheppey, an island off the northern coast of Kent. There were no professionals involved in the production of this film. The only reason I have access to this film is because the lead actress, Susan Kennett, now known as Susan Walters, is my grandmother. This was the early days of cinefilm production, and back then, it couldn't have been easy for a group of youths to create a movie. Nowadays we have easy access to nearly everything required to make a passable movie. But back then, it wasn't as easy as buying a camera and plugging it into your computer to begin what is these days a very streamlined editing process. For us, it's as simple as clicking a button for the transition we desire. Credit rolls are typed in and we select how we want the credits to scroll across the screen. Compared to the 1960s, we have it easy. Just look at YouTube and the magnitude of homebrew films that anyone with an internet connection can view. But back then, the equipment alone was an expensive investment. My grandmother told me that it wasn't even her voice that was heard throughout this film. Rather, voice work was added in post-production, along with the rest of the sound effects. The director, Ray Featherstone, took the footage home and had people come in to do the voices, not all belonging to the original actors or actresses. Add in some awkward moments in the actual film, and by today's standards, this film would likely get booed off of YouTube, except by eccentric sorts. But back in the late 60s, this was actually rather impressive work for a group of teenagers. And really, those awkward moments I just mentioned, they get a chuckle out of me. The quality of this film isn't the greatest, but considering this originally came from a fairly well-watched VHS before my grandmother had a copy recorded to a DVD, the quality is mostly forgivable. Not entirely, but mostly. I hope you enjoy seeing this work of a group of youths in a time before digital cameras and Sony Vegas or Adobe Premiere. Enjoy.
is typical of many men to be seen on the golf course. Quiet, sophisticated, of moderate income. Ask him about his occupation and he will tell you he is an overseas representative. In fact, he is international spy Stephen Granger.
Give me a direct line to the wharf. It crashed in the Sahara perimeter. There's to be a meeting at the Ministry of Defence immediately as soon as possible. We'll have a meeting now.
Gentlemen, this is no job for the forces. It could cause another war. Just rushing in and recovering this plane. I think you'll have to leave this one to my chaps.
Yes, Sir Michael, but this is no ordinary job. Can your boys handle it?
If my chaps can't handle it, no one can.
Could you tell me, Sir Michael, which agents have you got in mind for this job?
Well, I don't mind admitting that my top agents are at present engaged and cannot be recalled at such short notice, but I've just sent for one of my up-and-coming agents, Stephen Granger.
Is this why, Sir Michael?
Well, let's face it, this is going to be no picnic for any agent, but somebody's got to do it and do it fast. Gentlemen, I must start the ball rolling. This payday should not be looking for Granger along very shortly. Granger, come in. Look at your record. You're age 28, born Auckland, New Zealand, March the 8th, 39, came over in 47, educated Oxford, 2 years national service, sent to Sandhurst for officer training, transferred to us in 63, assigned to Space Program Moscow in 65, mission successful. And more recently spent 4 months in Cuba on political observation. Well, Granger, I think you've got a very good record so far.
Well, sir, I've just got this code from you, but it didn't say very much. Just how important is this job?
Come this way, Stephen, and I'll explain, to put you in the picture, so to speak. Have developed an air-to-ground weapon on the laser beam principle. It's been fitted to the TSR-2 plane and was being tested over the Sahara, but after disturbing reports, it was established that the TSR-2 crashed yesterday at 1800 hours. Now, Granger, this is the setup. Here is a model of the laser gun fitted to the TSR-2. The actual gun fitted to the plane contains the world's largest diamond, and it's this diamond that we must get back at all costs.
But the world's largest diamond's in the crown jewels.
Well, that's what everyone else thinks. But in fact, our scientists have been using it for the development of this laser gun for the past year. To this point. On arriving there, you will then put this transmitter into action, and our scientists will be standing by here, ready to give you instructions how to dismantle the diamond from the laser gun.
Why can't you show me?
Granger, old boy, it will take you a 3-week course, and we just haven't got the time. Now, some gadgets for you. One small camera, gun, and lighter.
What does this do?
Light cigarettes. Now let me see. What else? Tear gas cartridge, and a little gadget I'm rather fascinated with myself. One pair of sunglasses with poisonous darts. Any questions?
Well,
No? Okay. All your instructions are in this envelope. I've got a chartered plane for you at London Airport, leaving in 20 minutes. We'll arrive at Cairo Airport at 1500 hours. Good luck, Ranger.
Miss Carrington, there you are. I've been looking for you everywhere. Our charter plane has been cancelled, so I took the liberty of hiring a car.
Good show, Charles, but where on earth did you manage to get a car from, though?
Well, I saw this chap, miss, and he said if I put a £2 deposit straight away on the car, I could take it.
Steve. It's good to see you again.
Don't worry, miss. Just a little engine trouble. Won't take a minute.
We'll have to stop now, Granger. She's overheating.
what are you doing in these parts?
Oh, call me Steve. And what are your names?
I'm Lena, and this is my brother Robert. As I was saying, what brings you to the Sahara?
Well, it's not to make sandcastles, I'll tell you that.
We owe our lives to you, Steve.
Well, I wouldn't be too sure on that point.
What do you mean?
In the back, there's a mechanical device called a laser gun. When fitted to a fighter jet, it can burn up a building in a matter of seconds. All I have to do is get the centre mechanism out and take it back to England.
What's that, Steve?
A diamond. The Koh-i-Noor diamond, in fact.
When are we going home, Lena? Oh, we should be out of the desert by tomorrow.
The unexpected arrival of Lena and Robert was indeed a problem. I did not dare tell Lena that the Sheikh Omar Karim was after the diamond, and that for the past 2 days we had been followed by his men.
Now, Granger, the diamond.
Diamond? Oh yes, the diamond.
I'm quite sure we can come to some agreement.
Seems a pity you can't get a diamond out of the laser gun without me.
Get me the diamond or she will die!
No!
To the school, sir, to Granger. Now listen, Granger, listen to what these chaps have got to say at this end. Hello, it's the scientist this end, Granger. Now listen carefully. Take your time or you'll blow yourself sky high. Turn on the motivator. Now increase the feed of electricity. Bring in the radioactivity counter. Now listen, Granger, you've got 2 wires. Cut the wrong one and you'll blow yourself sky high. Now cut the... Granger, come in. Granger? Granger, come in. Hello? Mr. Granger? Mr. Granger, come in, please. Mr. Granger? We've lost him, sir. Get him back. You've got to get him at all costs. Come on, Mr. Granger. Mr. Granger, come in, please. Mr. Granger, come in.
Come on, you two, let's get out of here. After recovering the diamonds, we made our way to Paris. Lena, you're the sort of trouble I like.
it there. Will you show me how to fire this, Steve?
No, not tonight, Robert. Lena and I are off to the casino. I'll take 2. Wait outside, Lena.
Oh, Steve.
Don't worry, Lena. We'll be on our way to the coast tomorrow.
On our way home at last.
There should be a launch waiting for us.
Look, Steve, a roadblock.
Hold tight, we're going through.
focus.